Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Gil, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Joaquin Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact.
And he drops it.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Here's George Springer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw something.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side. Odor on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So now here is Rowdy Tellez, and now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So it's Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Kevin Vizcaino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting first, the second baseman.
Now to bat, Rougned Odor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Dominguez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Kevin.
So the next to bat will be Kevin Biggio. First delivery to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joaquin Diaz. He singled first time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here is Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Joey Gallo.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped up. Biggio waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Now it'll be Jason Dominguez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Orelvis Martinez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Dominguez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Anthony Siegler. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Tyro Estrada digging in now.
The shortstop, Tyro.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Kevin Vizcaíno. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Popped him up. McGuire has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. A ball that's carrying. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
Number 44.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hernandez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Reese McGuire will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Florial retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So Robbie Ray will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. And now here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Line to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate now is Kevin Biggio. He bounced out last time up as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Joaquin Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, The shortstop.
So next to bat will be Orelvis Martinez. He flew out in his last AB. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Nate Pearson, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Leading up for the Yankees, the center fielder, Esteban Gloria.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Count now, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up, Jason Dominguez. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to dig in, Kyle Higashioka grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Nestor Cortes Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dominguez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings in George Springer. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that one yanked just foul. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. TJ Zoik enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in is Anthony Siegler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is pulled into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
A shortstop.
Next up is Thairo Estrada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Vizcaino. Popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Jordan Luplow is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Rowdy Tellez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Genesis Cabrera will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Ruben Odor.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Cabrera certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
No hits to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Esteban Florial is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Higashioka becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. In his career versus this pitcher, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Comes set, and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Alejandro Kirk will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Andrew Kisner will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jordan Groshans is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. First delivery to him.
For the Yankees.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Groshans retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Digging in will be Kevin Vizcaíno, singled in his last at bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
This is popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8. Davy Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Miguel Geraldo steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Odor. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Danny Jansen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Guerrero is off of first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom. Miguel Geraldo will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Sean Jacobson is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Here's Rougned Odor now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Yellow.
First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next, here is Estevan Florio, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Jacobson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Plesac pitches well enough to get the W.